So I'm going to sing you this crazy song because it's garden time, and also because last New York Times, last Sunday New York Times had two great articles about the touched on sustainability. And in one of them it said that Michelle Obama broke ground for an organic garden. And don't you think that's probably going to happen? I would. And what even thrilled me more than that, okay, Tom Vilsack is now the Secretary of Agriculture. He's from Iowa, which is basically a place where they grow corn for meat and for our gas tanks and to probably send overseas. Who knows what they do, but it's not the kind of corn, you know, necessarily that we have on the table at all, or anybody has on their table except in the form of industrial raised beef. Oh yeah, and fructose, you know, corn syrup that basically is a big pool in the middle of our grocery store. If you just, you know, distilled all the food down, that's what you would end up with. That's not my image, it's Michael Collins, and it's sickening, isn't it? So, Tom Vilsack, from Iowa, and everybody, I don't know anybody in the food community or farming community who was excited about the idea of Tom Vilsack. But he, first of all, last week hired this person who's very into the sustainable food movement as one of his assistants, which was very good news. In February, he went out with his overcoat and all the reporters around, and a jackhammer broke up asphalt outside of his building to make an organic garden. And he was quoted in the New York Times saying, "Look, I ate an organic yogurt for breakfast this morning. Now this wouldn't have happened to me 4 years ago or even 2 years ago, and you know what made the change?" He said, "I want to see my grandchildren grow up." He said, "It's one of the great regrets of my life that my children never knew their grandparents, and I am determined to live a longer time than my parents did." And I, you know, burst into tears. It's kind of my thing. And so I'm going to sing you this crazy song. Well, it starts with a catalog that comes in the mail in the middle of the winter when you've had it with those pale, thick-skinned, store-bought, sorry, hard as rock excuses for tomato with the flavor of a sock. And there on the cover says, "The ripe, red, juicy, homegrown tomato you've had dancing in your head. Never mind, you said last August that you had it up to here with the hoeing and the weeding." That's what you say every year. So you fix a cup of cocoa, sink into your favorite chair, put your feet up, and you thumb through the pictures and compare big boys, better boys, early girls and Romas, the new disease and drought-resistant hybrid from Sonoma. Then it's on to peas and carrots, lima beans and beets and kale, and you've never tried kohlrabi. Say that lettuce is on sale, and what's a garden without sweet corn? Better plant some marigolds. And you just read a prevention about how garlic is good for cold. That would be garlic. It's good for colds. So you found an order in that nearly melts your Visa card, and you stare out at the foot of snow that blankets your backyard. And you visualize your garden oh so peaceful and serene until at last you close your eyes and you slip into a dream about garbage. My brain, it does this. It's so mean. Harvest time. Harvest time. Bushels of ripe red tomatoes. Harvest time. Harvest time. Sweet corn that melts in your mouth. Let's do that again. Harvest time. Harvest time. Bushels of ripe red tomatoes. Harvest time. Sweet corn that melts in your mouth. Well, the days turn to weeks, and the next thing you know, there's a robin at the feeder, and the last bit of snow disappears about the time a UPS truck pulls up into your driveway and you stand there awestruck. As 47 perishable plates right away marked boxes are unloaded on your porch as you say, "Are you sure?" "Yes, ma'am, need your signature right here. Looks like someone's going to have quite a garden this year." So you watch them drive away and you sink down to your knees because you feel a little woozy. 47 boxes, please. God, I know I've got a problem. We've had this talk before, but just help me this one last time. I won't order anymore. Just then, in answer to your prayer, your sister's van pulls up to the driveway with Aunt Martha, Uncle Stan, 2 nephews, and a cousin. We just called to say hello, but sooner sporting calluses is up and down each row. You there weren't push them, it's a scene from Cool Town Luke. Over them, left clouds need break it. Leave more space around them cutes. See those bags of steer manure? Bring a dozen over fast. Yes, I know you have one bagel, but you'll thank me when it's last. It's harvest time. Show you what a real strawberry tastes like. Harvest time. All the zucchini your man can hold. Well, that night, it starts to sprinkle. You can't help feeling smug because your garden's getting watered. You know, your garden's in the ground and getting watered. You need to stand right here, Olivia. Your garden's in the ground getting watered while you're snug underneath the covers, or at least until midnight. The temperature starts dropping, and in no time you're right in the middle of your garden on your jammies and your knees, and a headlamp and a hammer and some tarps and cheese. Please, it's cold. Do keep working till the last class safer part. There are holes in your new jammies and bursitis in your arms. Because my gosh, you're a gardener right down to your muddy clogs, and even when the rabbits take your lettuce and stray dogs pee on your zucchini and fungus coats your kale because it's rained for 2 weeks solid, do you falter? Do you fail? Yes, of course. Call it quits. Declare to all the neighborhood, Daddy is a pit! You'll never live another, and this one looks like a rock. And then suddenly the sun breaks through the clouds. Like it's not, you'll see a couple weeds you might have missed the last time around, and you shake your head and meekly pick your hoe up off the ground. Hoe and keep on hoeing till the Romans dangle red right into